It is now very clear that Kithure Kindiki, the current manufactured deputy president, is going to lose that position when it comes to 2027 because he lacks a following. One of the reasons as to why people are picked as deputy presidents because of the followings they have. In fact, I keep on telling people that it will take a long time for a person who's going to win the presidency to pick outside the 4 biggest communities. The deputy president must either come from the Gema community. If there's another candidate, okay, the presidential candidates, those who are supposed to win, must come from the Gema community, Luo, Kamba, Luyas, and Kalenjins. And to show that Kindiki is going to lose the ground in 2027, even his allies, strong allies, are coming out to confirm this. A person like Macarena came out to reveal that the reason why Kindiki is going to lose this position is because he's so weak. In fact, Macarena said these statements.
Hata wewe njikakamue, ukae mtu wa kushikanisha. Kindiki hata yeza ingine unikasiriza. Yule anafanya Gachagua awe na power katika Kenya ni Kindiki. Kwa sababu ya kukaa weak. Mwanaume ni kukaa strong. Si kudanganya. Kaa strong. Umepewa ofisi, wewe ndio deputy president. Kwani mlima hao wanaongea kuhusu Gachagua anawapea nini? Ile wewe hauna. Kindiki wakati aliingia kwa hiyo ofisi ndio ilisaidia watu wa Ruto. Hiyo ofisi ya deputy president, akina Sundi wakakuwa na nguvu, akina Murkomen wakakuwa na nguvu, Gachagua akachukua watu wake wakakuwa na nguvu. Wewe Kindiki, watu wako wale wanaweza kusaidia wako na nguvu ni nani? Sasa utakuwa unazunguka Kenya mzima na hauna watu ambao wana uwezo ya kukupigania. Toka bwana, toka. Acha kusema ngenge huko msituni. Kutana na wanaume ndio utuchunge Ruto. Ruto kama Kindiki hata ongezea power, hata ngangana na wanaume, Ruto utaendelea kuwa na shinda ya kutuziwa na Gachagua, ya kutuziwa na akina Natembea, lakini hakuna mtu kama Natembea. Natembea sio shinda. Shinda ile tuko naye ni inatoka kwa mlima hapa. Kwa sababu ya nini? Kindiki is very weak. Hiyo nimesema leo. Ni mtoto wetu, ni ndugu yangu, lakini very weak. Tusiaza simple, tusiaza bure, tusiaza hatumsaidii. Hata hiyo kiti kama sio Roko. Huyu si yes Roko. Sasa ningekuwa nimewaambia mbele tuseme mbaye. Lakini nataka kuambia Roko na sisi Lembarire, asanteni kwa kusimama na kuonyeshana ujasiri, tusitusiwe na Gachagua. Si Kindiki anaweza fanya ile kiti iletwe. Kindiki ni weak. Na nitaendelea kusema mpaka siku ile ataleta watu pamoja wa mlima. Munya ako nje, kwani anafanya nini? Akina Kevuti wako nje, ni nini wamekosa? Ile Ruto hakuwa anapeana ama ile Gachagua hakuwa anapeana. Saa hii ukienda kwa watu wa Kindiki hakuna mtu ananuka nyama. Na ni deputy president. Wakati Gachagua alikuwa hapo, watu walikuwa wanakuja huku. Tunaona watu wa deputy president. Wakati Ruto alikuwa deputy president, watu wake walikuwa wanaonekana. Wako Kindiki wako wapi? Ni hawa akina Macarena, hata nyama inanuka mara moja mwezi. Wewe kwenda bwana. Kwenda.
That is Macarena. And if you ask me, it is right. Because the Gema community is divided into four sub-communities as you hear. Gema, Gikuyu, Embu, Meru. The last one here, it said that they were Akamba then in the past. But if you see Kithure Kindiki as the deputy president, he comes from Tharaka Nithi. Tharaka Nithi is among the minority in the Gema community. It is the truth. And even Kindiki didn't fight a lot to take the Gema community on his back. Because trust me, after the impeachment of Gachagua, there were a lot of emotions. The community felt abandoned. It is the truth. In fact, for me, I keep on telling people that one of the biggest mistakes of Ramuto is the impeachment of rigathi Gachagua, because he ended up creating a position that ordinarily wouldn't have been there. Okay, so the purpose of this video, I've come to talk about the odds of Kindiki retaining deputy president, what means for our politics, and most importantly, the sedimentaries we can learn from the politics of our nation. But before I do this, I want to let you know that if you're into this channel, please subscribe. If geopolitics and economics is what you want, this will be definitely the right channel for you to subscribe to. First of all, Kindiki, the way he got to the position of the deputy president, it was through appointment, not elections. In fact, even the court proceedings, because we all know rigathi Gachagua ran to court, have never ended. What if the court come out to say that Kindiki is occupying the position of deputy president unconstitutional, and I know the courts of law in Kenya will come out to say that. So he didn't move on well with the mountain Kenya. And also, Rigathi Gachagua was so wise that even during his impeachment, he went to Mount Kenya to do some campaigns until people felt like they were betrayed. Because trust me, if you are going into a political contest and they ask you between Rigathi Gachagua and Kindiki, who are you taking? Straight up, I will take Rigathi Gachagua because he knows how to fight battles. He knows how to settle political scores. Even in an election, the people who used to do a lot of mobilization and political fights were Rigathi Gachagua. Is a good orator. It's the reason as why even people, within Gachagua, Kithure Kindiki's community, understand that their son is not going to be picked as deputy president by William Ruto. Because trust me, even if you put yourself in the shoes of William Ruto, if you want to retain the presidency, I cannot take Rigathi Gachagua as deputy president when he's going to give me less than 100,000 votes. Leaving people like Wetangula, who comes from the Western, if I pick Wetangula, I can get a sizable. Leaving people like OBURU Odinga from the Nyanza, because Nyanza will bring more votes than what Kithure Kindiki can bring. So it is true that Kithure Kindiki is threatened. In fact, after OBURU Odinga declaring that they want the deputy president position, even Kithure Kindiki came out to speak. You clearly see that he's even threatened by the position. In fact, he said these statements.
Mimi ndio deputy president wa Kenya. Na hii kiti hakuna mahali kinaenda. Na tukitoka hapa, hakuna kurudi nyuma, ni kusonga mbele. Niseme nisiseme.
That is Kithure Kindiki. So you clearly see that even Kithure Kindiki knows that his position is threatened. And trust me, even if you put yourself in William Ruto's shoes, you cannot pick Kithure Kindiki because he brings nothing on the table. Okay, in terms of maturity, etc. can be in a big ministry, in a bigger position, but the deputy president position, or just like the deputy governor position, is brought by the number of votes you can bring on the table, or by the number of money you can bring on the table. Kindiki lacks both. The reason Australia Rigathi Gachagua was picked as deputy president in 2022, it was because he was from Gema, the biggest community, but he also had money. He financed solely the campaign in the Mount Kenya alone because he had money. So for me, I think Rigathi Gachagua's goose is cooked. Of course, that's my opinion. Remain yours truly, Mr. Makindiki Sulaiman Magal. If you're into this channel, please subscribe, like, and comment so that I can be motivated to do more of such videos. I'll see you on another one. Peace.